Yo, what the hell is a flippant?
Welcome back to the channel. You are watching the Flippant podcast, and I am Flippant. And the title of this video, how to get rich. It's go to work. That's the secret. Go to work, bust your ass, learn something, start your own consulting firm afterwards, where you do the things that you learned. If you're trying to get rich quicker than that, look, anybody who got rich quicker than that got lucky. They got extremely lucky. And what they're going to do is they're going to try to sell you, right? To make more money, they're going to try to sell you on how they did it, and you won't be able to replicate it. Right? All right? So, listen up, because I'm only going to say this once, but you can always go back through and watch this video again. So I guess I do repeat myself. All right, let me go ahead and put this away. I'm gonna set this off to the side. All right, let's set this off to the side. It's almost like reading a It's almost like reading a self-help book that teaches you how to not delete yourself or something like that. It's like, hey, here's the facts. Don't do it. All right. Nobody gains anything. The world will miss you. Side note. No, I won't say that. The world will miss you. Okay. Now, what I'm here to do is I'm here to show you, because this is my field of work. All right. I know exactly how to do the things that I know how to do. I'm an IT. I started off in RF, which is radio frequency. I was a radio technician, or a ground communication electronics technician, however the Marine Corps wants to call it. All right. After I got out, I did the same thing, and then I landed the job that I'm in now, which touches RF and IT. Okay. So, and as of lately, since I've been in college, I've learned, in college, I'm doing computer information systems. I graduate this year. Yeah. So here's what I've been typing in on my searches and how I've learned how to do my, my resume to match these things. And then the certifications I've gotten to go along with them. I'll let you know now that some of these jobs, they want you to have a degree. It makes you more competitive. All right. I had a job telling me that, hey, don't call us back until you have your degree. Boom. Simple. But I've had a lot more jobs that wanted me to have certifications and a little bit of experience. Now, the experience, don't let that get you down. All right. Some of them is just like they want you to have a year's worth of experience. But see, the thing is I would take a step back to go forward, which means since I came from the RF side, I'm willing to take a pay decrease so that way my ceiling raises. All right, because in RF your ceiling is a technician until you become an RF engineer, which I'm not an RF engineer. You know what, let me go ahead and type some stuff into Indeed to show you how quick and easy this stuff is. All right, now I'll let you know, and it's going to be basic certifications along the way. Okay, basic certifications along the way. Network plus. So they could do this a couple of different ways. So make sure you figure out which way they're doing these things. All right. So it could be network space plus. All right. It could be network plus, just the symbol, or it could be network space plus a word. All right. So now we got 775,610 jobs, 610 jobs, not 610. So the first thing we have is a $20 an hour right here. Second thing we have is $32 an hour in Chicago. We have $72 an hour in South Carolina. And this is for a Network Plus. It says outdoor network technician, outdoor tower climbing, construction, network equipment servicing, network expansion, $29.44 base pay, $3,000 hiring bonus to start paying at 90 days. This position is not easily described. Here's a visual. So this shows you like like it's an ambiguous job, and they're willing to pay you $32 an hour for it. All right. This is with a Network Plus degree, and this is out there in Chico, California. I know there's some people out there in Chico, California. Let's go Amazon Web Services. All right, it says 2+ years technical experience working with computer systems and technology components. That's very ambiguous as well, and I'm pretty sure you can talk your way into a lot of these things because, like, so the jobs in this space have a lot of acronyms. All right, and acronyms are going to vary from one job to another. Like, I know CCNA has EGRIP, which is a routing interface protocol. All right. If you switch over to Juniper routers, it's going to be called something different. So all you need to know is that you need to have the basic idea of what is going on here. All right. Truck driver trainee, we're not talking about that. We're a network technician up there in New York. All right. You have $50,000 to $90,000 an hour, depending on your experience. And we're talking about you're already breaking the average American income. All right. So you can't make this up. And there's a lot of jobs that go. So the way I would think about it is A plus, network plus, and now we're about to get into security plus. Now these jobs will get you more along the cybersecurity into the world of government jobs. Sec plus. There we go. This is what I've been looking for right here. Kingfisher. They want a minimum of 2 years of IT in IT services. It does not mean, so you can go from A plus to Sec plus and then start working for Kingfisher, which is a big dog around a lot of military bases. All right, a lot of military bases. You have engineering technician right here. All right, the pay rate is $22.38 an hour, Camp Lejeune, and I'm pretty sure this is an entry-level position right here. Now you have another job, which is it says the salary guide's not provided. So this job is $57.9 to $73K a year. All right, and this is electrical project manager here, training instructor, aerospace fabrication, blah blah blah. Let's go ahead and skip through these. Let's type in because your security plus is an IAT 2. And now you can find, okay, this is what I've really been looking for. Look, this is an entry position with cybersecurity specialist junior level out here. You can make between $42,000 and $54,000 a year. And all this deficit, this $12,000 deficit right here, is you being able to talk your way into the job. All right, minimum of 2 years experience. Sometimes they waive those. They say required certifications is information assurance technical level 2, which is IAT 2. Information assurance is security plus. It says CompTIA security plus is preferred to meet these requirements. Cisco, CCNA, routing and switching. All right, so those are 2 certifications. Both of those are going to run you about $900 at the high end, and you can take these tests at home. Okay, you want to study the material. Professor Mercer goes over your Sec plus, your security plus, and there's another guy on YouTube. If you type in CCNA, they'll go over your Cisco certified network associate. All right, both of those, whenever you're ready to take a test, a security plus, it was about 2 weeks, and then CCNA, I'm still looking into taking my test for CCNA. All right, I'm not there yet. CCNA is pretty long. And I do it in my spare time, and this is not me making an excuse. It's just the fact that, like, I do a lot of stuff, all right, including make videos for you. So get out my comment section unless you really want to be there. Go there, like the video, subscribe. Leidos is a contracting company that's taking over in this specific location, which is Jacksonville, North Carolina. There's a Marine Corps base here, a couple of Marine Corps bases. If you go up towards Cherry Point, there's another base up there. If you go down towards Stone Bay, there's another SOCOM base down in Stone Bay. All right. So systems administrator mid-level. Let's look at what they are wanting you to have. Ooh, look at this pay range. Since Leidos is a newer company around here, or a company that's trying to it's trying to poach other employees from contracts, because contract is real heavy around here. They are offering between $60,000 to $125,000. Here's what you need to have. All right, you need to have a high school diploma or GED, 6 years of experience. You need to have a secret clearance, information technician, which is your security plus, and must possess a Microsoft Certified Solutions Associate, MCSA. All right. this is all it's telling you to have. All right. So if you've already taken this route and you've gone towards this down the path of Microsoft, then guess what? Here's your job right here. If you've gone down the path of Amazon, here is your job right here. Because it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you. It really doesn't matter which direction you decided to go in. What really matters is the fact that you know your stuff, or that you're capable of understanding something that's completely different than what you were working on. Right? Systems administrator, mid-level. A system admin is just somebody who allows people to come onto. They control the rights of the people that are on that network. So the end users. Right. So if you have new people come in, you give them specific rights to, troll the internet the way they need to for their job, and you make the rules strict, or you make them as loose as the employees need. All right. You control that. All right. Somebody's trusting you to control that. All right, so now we got a firewall and network administrator right here. It needs 3 to 5 experience, IAT level 2, network plus, security plus, which I have both of those certifications. And you can tell HR really did their thing whenever they made this, because they put IAT level 2, network plus, and security plus, which we already understand that a security plus is your IAT level 2. All right, you need to have experience with, networking. All right, because it says it here, 3 to 5 years of experience operating and maintaining networks in DoD environments, USMC, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Experience is a plus. All right, it says experience is a plus. But see, the thing is, whenever you go through and get these certifications, which the Network Plus took me about a week to do, you'll see that you learn a lot in these certification processes. A lot. So you can put that down as your experience, because as you're going through it, you're going to be learning these things. And I get it. I've been in IT, or I've been around IT for a good minute. I would say the better part of 12 years. And I understood it a lot better, even though whenever I took the test, it looked like Chinese to me. It might as well have been Chinese to me. Okay. I didn't score the best, but it doesn't matter. Passing is passing. All right. Going through, it didn't give a salary for that job that I was just telling you about, but let's go to this next one, which it does give a pay range, which is $74,000 to $93,000 in this area. And understand that in this area, that type of money is a lot of money. I don't care what everybody else is doing around here, because the average income in Jacksonville, North Carolina is $35,000. I want to say it's like $32,000. That's the average income here. Okay. Now you just damn near quadrupled. Oh, no. Tripled. You tripled that. Well, a little less than tripled, but you know what I'm talking about. You tripled that already just with a couple of certifications, the way you want to go. Now, it gets into a lot of jargon here about, blah, 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 TCP IP. It's pretty much HR listening around the office what they hear, blah blah blah. And it says bachelor's degree preferred. Okay, so this is one of those jobs where you can get into if you do have your certifications, and it says Network Plus or CCNA. And I love this because I have my Network Plus, and Network Plus told me the basic information, and CCNA is a further in depth only towards Cisco routers and switches. All right, and firewalls. Well, no, CCNP is for firewall, so I misspoke there. All right, so this is giving you a lot to work with right here for your qualifications and education. If you look right in here, 3 to 5 years of experience, ability to maintain an active secret clearance, which means don't smoke pot. Don't smoke pot. Don't beat your wife. All right, that's all that means. Okay, so I understand. There's a lot of men on YouTube who are telling men that, hey, do better. All right, do better. And this is pretty much giving you a way to, instead of me telling you to do better, I'm telling you how to do better. All right, because we need people. A lot of these certifications, they come with courses, but courses are around $3,000, and we need more people who are willing just to watch the YouTube videos, take notes, understand what they're talking about, and then go pay for a certification, which is about $450 on the high end, because that's how much it costs to get the take and retake voucher. All right, $350 on the low end, because that's how much it takes for the certifications from CompTIA and CCNA. All right, there's loads of certs out there, and you don't have to follow what I said specifically. All you need to do is look up Indeed, look in your area, and see what people want. And if you don't want to live in your area, pick a place. Pick any place you want. And then look up the certifications that are needed in that area. I'm telling you right now, if you go towards Seattle, you're going to need a Microsoft cert. If you go towards Virginia, you can look at Microsoft and AWS, which is Amazon. Go towards New York, Netflix and Amazon. All right, go to like the basic places where you see a server for that specific IT environment. That's a place you want to go to, and that's a certification, or that's the job you want to look for in whatever town that you want to go to. All right, I know that was confusing. I confused myself, and I'm so sorry for that. But you're not stuck anywhere. And like I said, there was over 700,000 jobs whenever I clicked on the United States. You could go anywhere you want to go, and you could even type remote into any of these job fields, and you might find something to where if you want to leave the country, as long as you got internet connection, you can do it. All right, shout out to Austin Holman. I haven't spoke to the young man yet, but I wish we can sit down and have a conversation, because he was talking about leaving the country and he can get a job that's remote. All right, and he said it, and I'm showing you how. All right, excuse me, real burp. I'm showing you how, because I guarantee there's a lot of jobs like filing that you get paid way less than the jobs that I just showed you, and you can't do it remote. You're gonna have to move to that location. All right. Information technology is going to be your bread and butter if you decide that you want to leave the country. And to do better with your life, hey, look, a certification that costs you $450. And that's across the board, whether you go AWS certified, SSV, I think, for whatever. There's a lot of little acronyms and nuances. If you want to get into freaking Python, learning languages, C++, Red Hat, Linux, anything that you want to do, shoot, ethical hacking. All right, ethical hacking, get into it. All right, you can go down to your little Barnes and Nobles down there, find the book that says ethical hacking, and jump in, dive in, read it. And there's plenty of people on YouTube that are going to tell you the same thing. They're going to tell you the pros and the cons of the jobs. All right, so go out there and do your research. Don't be a bum sitting there on your ass thinking that somebody's just going to hand you something, and stop listening to the videos of how do I become rich. All right, because they're giving you the formula afterwards that only worked for them and only them. All right, go out there, do this. All right, don't just do it for me, do it for your family. If you have a family, do it for your family. All right. Well, if you got nothing for me, I've got nothing for you. I will see you in the next one.